Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies. Enemy UAV overhead.
So I've been playing Warzone for a couple of years, or for as very long as it's been out. One thing has actually changed my KDA from point whatever 8.4 or something to 9.1 in the last few weeks. I've been using 3DAIMTRAINER. 3DAIMTRAINER is a free online website where you can practice your aiming. Basically, the site just has a bunch of different exercises that you can do. You can use mouse and keyboard, or you can actually plug in your controller. It's not 100% optimized for a controller, but you can just play with the settings. So you're gonna have to make an account, play with the settings in terms of sensitivity for your mouse sensitivity, and that'll translate to your controller settings. Okay, so let's just go to 3DAIMTRAINER.com, and then what you're gonna do is register. So you're gonna make an account, and then what you're gonna do is go to training modes. I go to Academy, so I can pick which one I want to work on. You can also do quick play and just pick a game you want, and then there's a lot of things you can edit in terms of settings. But what I do is I go to training modes, I go to Academy, and then I pick on what I want to work on, right? So I've been working on a lot of target switching. So I've optimized the settings to fit my controller settings a little bit better. So the default settings are for mouse and keyboard. So you can just, oh, my aim's terrible there. This is the first aiming I've done all day, okay guys, so don't judge me. So I'm just gonna practice. You can set the time. Right now it's only for a minute. So basically that's all we're gonna do. We're gonna just play this game, practice my aiming, right? You can practice ADS or not ADS. Whoa. But you get the idea. So there's all kinds of games, so let's just back out. We'll check out another one. So if you want to play, it'll progress, will make them harder and harder. So I've been playing 6 to 8 roughly, I think. I forgot which one each one does, but each level is a little different, a little bit harder. So this one, they're moving. So this is helping me track. Clearly I am not warmed up at all. So you get the idea. Basically you just click on an exercise and then you just practice, right? You can set the different time, but I usually just do a minute each. Let's just try another one. So like tracking is a good one to practice, right? So it helps you a little bit with the arrows. It's telling you where it's gonna go. So it just helps you tracking. So if someone's trying to strafe in front of you, this is like a good exercise to practice following him, following that head, right? And then after you play, it's going to reopen the browser again, and it's going to give you the stats. Damage per second, how much I overshoot, undershoot, first shot accuracy, critical accuracy, I think that's headshots. Keyboard and mouse is a little bit easier. So what you're going to do if you want to change that. So right now, this is the sensitivity I'm using for my controller. So if you want to plug in your controller, it'll work. It's just the mouse sensitivity or the sensitivity of your joysticks will be mapped to your mouse. And so this is the sensitivity that I'm using to fit my controller. So if you want to use a controller, you need to change the sensitivity. These are the sensitivities that I use to make that sensitivity that you saw in game that I just played. But the default will not work with your controller very well. The sensitivity will be too high, I think it was. But if you want to reset the default, then you can use mouse and key, and then you can set the default sensitivity for your mouse. But again, I'm using controller right now, so these are the sensitivity numbers that I'm using right now. And again, this only works when you're signed in, when you have an account, okay? So you have to make an account. That's the only way you can change the sensitivity. I think a lot of the pros, a lot of what they'll say, obviously there's positioning, there's game awareness, but a lot of it is your aim, right? A lot of these pro players can pull off these crazy plays because their aim is just better. You know, they're running in a field, they got shot by a sniper or something like that, and they can just easily chow right away because their aim is better. They can just trust that their aim is a lot better. I know you guys think they're using aimbot and Cronus and whatever, but I found that I personally have improved immensely just by practicing 3DAIMTRAINER every day, maybe 20 minutes, half an hour before I go to bed, a little bit when I wake up. Here and there, just doing it every day makes my aim, snapping onto characters, getting headshots, stuff like that, a lot better.
Watch the skies. Overhead. Enemy soldier incoming.
you just practice 3D aim trainer every day, just a little bit, you'll find like massive improvements. If you like videos like this, please comment, like, share, subscribe, do all that stuff. You know the drill, but really I want to know what you guys want me to make next. Okay, obviously I'm not the best COD player. I make all kinds of content. I make stuff about Gundams, I do live talks, I do all kinds of stuff, but whatever content you think you want to see from me, you let me know in the comments, and I will try to make that content. The other thing that I might talk about in another video is going into custom games, but I think you've already seen that if you've looked up stuff like this, like these type of videos, is that you go into custom games, you gotta buy Call of Duty Modern Warfare, just the Modern Warfare game, and then you can go into custom games and you can set up bots, right? And just being able to center properly and all that stuff, but I will make another video about that maybe in the future. There's lots of videos on it already, but I will make one very soon. So thanks for watching, guys.